Okay, we're back with video number 3 of our second series, body movements, and I'm going to move the chair out of the way. Actually, the next thing on the list is called overhead raises. So we can do this a couple of different ways, and I will demonstrate, okay? So your palms are going to be forward, just like this, and we're going to press the weights over our heads like this. And then we're going to drop them. And I want you to let your elbows go as low as they can go so that we can have a full range of motion with this movement. So dropping the elbows, pushing up and down, and push up. Separate your feet for stability so you can make sure that you're nice and stable here, and try to hold your posture as good as you can. That means pinching your shoulder blades together, okay? In the South we say pinch, but here we try to say something more dignified like pinch. Of course, that's hard for me since I'm Southern and we have speech impediments, but most people that know me understand that. Keep pushing up. Keep that posture good. Press up. This works the shoulders. Forgot to tell you that. We're working the shoulders here. Got to keep good, strong shoulders and nice posture as we move through life. And that's enough of those, because I want to show you another way that we're going to do these as well. You can stand and do the overhead presses, but also if that bothers you to stand up and do it, you can sit in a chair. You do a few of these and do the same thing. So I just want you to get more on the edge of the chair, not sitting back, because I want you to be able to sit up nice and straight. Or if you want to, for back support, press yourself all the way back in the chair so you can have back support. And we're going to go 5 more and push, 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 push. And because trainers cannot count, we'll do 1 more because I have no idea how many I've done. And that is called an overhead press with dumbbells, okay? Or overhead press with a can of peas, whichever you have. Good job. So I want you to go ahead and put your weights down. We're actually going to use our chairs. So keep the chair if you have one, or you can sit on an ottoman if you've got one of those, whatever it is that you have to sit down. We're just going to do a short series of leg, once again, strengthening movements, because we've done our upper body now with our free weights. We're going to move back down, and it basically is something that a lot of people struggle with, and it is getting up and down out of a chair. We have to keep these muscles, as I described in our first series, we have to keep the muscles from our hips to the floor as strong and agile as we can as we go through the process of life, so that we can maintain our independence. So that is what our objective is, maintaining our independence, keeping our body nice and strong, okay? So I want you, let's see, I may change this around a little bit as I move through it, but I want you to have a seat in your chair, and I want you to place your feet on the floor where you can stand up. I want you to cross your arms. We'll just do that. Cross your arms and stand up. Okay? Now, I want you to sit down. Not fast. Okay? And I want you to stand up. Don't go fast. And I want you to sit slow and sit. So the purpose here, keep moving with me. The purpose of the pace, or the speed of which you stand up or sit down, is to allow the leg muscles to stay activated, okay, so that you're actually working them. Good. Allowing them to stay activated longer. And push. And sit. I want you to drop your arms. I want you to bring them in front of you. I want you to stand and sit and stand and sit and stand and sit and stand and sit. Now, I want you to be mindful not to do this when you're sitting in a chair at home at any time. If your legs are strong enough to get you up and your knees don't hurt when you try to stand up, then I do not want you to do this. You've got handles or whatever on your chair. Don't do this, pushing with your arms, because you're cheating yourself out of an opportunity to build your leg muscles or to keep them strong. So don't do this, or don't do this. A lot of people I see doing it, they'll put one hand here, and they'll push themselves up like that. Don't do that. You're only cheating yourself, okay? So it is this, okay? Good job. That is a great movement, and let's move on. So we're going to do a core movement as well as, even though I know we just did a leg, what you can do is you can pause your video just for a minute or two at the most to allow your legs a little bit of rest. And we are going to do some core work as well as some leg work. So I love twisty stuff, and I encourage all of my clients as well as my class members to do twisty stuff because it strengthens the core and it gives us agility. We've got range of motion here when we twist. So this is what we're going to do. If you have weights, you can grab those again. It's not mandatory, but if you do have the weights, then grab them again. And this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to turn sideways, and the first thing we're going to do is a lunge. Your arms are at 90 degrees, your elbows, and your weights are in front. I'm going to actually lunge I'm going to start with the left so that you can see me. I'm going to lunge, go down to almost the floor. With the back knee, you're going to turn and twist, but my head is really nice and straight. My chest is up, and I am engaging my core here in this twist. Come back to neutral, push back with the front leg, and then we're going to go to the other side. So right leg, twist, head up, hold it, come back to neutral, push back with the right leg. Let's do that 5 times on each side, 5 more times, and let's go. Left leg, dip, twist, back to neutral, push back. Right leg, dip, twist, back to neutral, push back, step, dip, twist, head up, good. Back to neutral, push back, step, twist, back to neutral, push back, step, dip, twist, hold it, back to neutral, push back, step, dip, twist, back to neutral, push back, step, dip, twist, back to neutral, push back, step to the right, twist, back to neutral, step back. We're going to do that one more time. Left, step, dip, twist, back to neutral, step back, and one more on the right side so that it's even. push back, and good. Okay, so we're gonna move to the next video. That was awesome. I'll see you in a second.